Hey everyone, how you doing? Um, I thought I'd do a quick video of the Spectre run I have. I have not read these. That was kind of the goal, was to read them before sharing them, so I'd have some insights. But I haven't done that. So another thing is, I had to free up so much space on my phone because I wasn't able to even receive emails or anything. I was just out of space. So I took the editing app off my phone, so my videos have been a lot more straightforward, which is kind of freeing in a funny way. I freed up my phone and I kind of freed up myself to just kind of uh, shoot some fast videos. I'm gonna start with this first Spectre series. This is something my brother Tat sent because we both PC the Spectre. So just go through this first volume that I have. It's not the first volume of the Spectre, but as of my collection, it is. So let's see. Work out the bugs as we go. Okay, I'll point them this way. So that's issue 1. Issue 2. Some of these have Charlie vest covers, some of them don't. Three. This was pre-Vertigo. Although I don't believe the Spectre ever really classified as Vertigo outside of his appearances in Alan Moore's Swamp Thing. Sort of a little out of order, but here's issue 2. What went wrong there? Do I have... Oh, okay, I have multiples on too. Okay, cool. All right. So I have a couple issue 5s. Here's issue 6. Here's the Magnola for issue 7. Kind of tell the way he sort of stitches his pages together. Actually, do we need that one? Actually, it's more of a Spectre kind of thing if we have them like that. There we go. Now I'll just wish I could just point that one off and just get soft light. There we go. Still not happy, but we'll keep going. Another Magnola. Sorry, I had a payday candy bar a little while ago, and I'm still kind of working on it. Unfortunately, it's not payday. It's only Monday, or soon to be Monday. It's my favorite cover. This is one that Tat sent me. I just find the composition eerie, how he's passing through the tree so far off. It'd almost be nice if it was a landscape, but being a portrait, we get the tallness of the tree, which I think adds to the what I like about the cover. It's oddness. Second half of that run. So I got most of these Spectre books at what did I get them at? Near Mint Sunday. Here's an Arthur Adams, but it looks a lot like an artist I like named Travis Charest. Is that a cool annual? I like Adams' Dead Man. So that one's just kind of out of place. But anyway, there's a couple issue 11s. Got Dead Man. Doc Fate. How cool is Pierce Brosnan as Doc Fate? That whole thing was pretty good. The whole thing, everything that was great about that movie wasn't even really about Black Adam. 13. There's another Charlie Vess. Almost on to the next series. I think there's 28 in this run. It is a nice cover. Very 80s DC. 17. Said like the kid in Shaun of the Dead. 17. 18. This is drawn by the guy who did those question books. DC's the question. What's that? 19? 20? 21? 'Kind of got like a Gulliver's Travels vibe from that one. 23. 24. Spectre goes Digi. 25. 26. Very similar. This whole final run, he's all about the what would have been very contemporary electronics for the 1989 season. And here's 28. So that's that particular volume. Let's get into the next volume. We have these are done by Ostrander and Mandrake. They were the creative team at that juncture of the Spectre. It's issue 0. It's Elseworlds tie-in and foil trade dress. I guess there's like a newsstand as well. Spectre 1. I sent my extra one of these to Davis a while ago. Just cool stuff, glow in the dark cover. We say we try that out later. I'll charge it up. I think we could probably get it pretty dark in here once that's completely charged up. I think there's another glow in the dark one too. Glenn Fabry cover. The great Glenn Fabry, who I came aware of with Preacher and Hellblazer. It's issue 2 or 3. I'll do my best to kind of catch when I'm showing doubles. But there are some in here. Issue 4. Keep them a little closer to the vest so you can get the full cover. Five. 6. That's a nice one. Very creamy. Here's 7. This is Brett. What's his name? Brereton cover. Okay, this looks like another glow-in-the-dark one we'll try out later. It's issue 8. Charge that one up. Let me see. Well, they probably won't get a lot of light. I know this artist's signature, but I can't think of who it is offhand. But they do that double diamond. Issue 10. Here's a Greg Hildebrandt. I believe his brother Tim was still alive at this point. They've both since passed on. There's another glow-in-the-dark cover. Wow. We're going to have a lot to see at the end. It's already the 3rd one, and we're only on issue 13. Like a pharaoh. Looks like a boy king. 15. At this point, we're on March 1994. And I want to say that this is another... No, it's not another Fabry. It looks a lot like Fabry. Someone else's textures, though. It's like almost like a Freddy Krueger cover right here. They're going for the real shock horror. One moment, please. Here's 18. Thought it was maybe another glow in the dark for a moment there, but it's not. Cool cover. It's number 20. I'm still trying to get my Robin books in order. Still need to confirm I have that run. I'm seeing this one again, so I'm assuming that the first time I showed it was out of order. Yeah, I showed 21 between 16 and 17, but it should not have been in there. Just a double creeping into the wrong spot. This is a great Alex Ross cover. This might be Alex Ross's first work for DC Comics. I believe before this he had mostly done like a Terminator book for a small publisher. There's another 22. A very stout Superman. So he was already kind of doing the Kingdom Come stout soups. Oh. And apparently this was during like the reign of Superman. I guess Superman still had the longer hair. Yeah, great Alex Ross cover. Another spooky as all heck. Spectre. Sorry if I'm saying Spirit. The Spectre. Spectre Vondergeist's old man. 25. Not like a double size or anything, just a really cool cover though. On issue 25. We're on to the new year of January 1995. So these were coming out every month, which is pretty cool. I don't remember having a pull list at any comic shops, but it was cool when books were coming out pretty regular. This is a book I could have maybe seen coming out every 2 months too. 27. This is Simon Bisley cover. Oh, I could show a couple of them too, in case one of them is doused in light. Or both of them are doused in light. The Biz. Very nice blue. It's Nile blue. Oh, this is cool. Look at a dinosaur. This is May of 95, so Jurassic Park had come out a year or two before. I think it's probably a little bit before Jurassic Park: The New World, but that was a kind of a Jurassic Park kind of T-Rex, wasn't it? Mandrake. There's a Kelly Jones cover. Shout out to my friend Jacob. Look at some extra attention to this one, just because Kelly Jones and his fabrics are amazing. The fabrics on that left arm almost look like ripples in water, and the dead of the night in the sea. Some really cool gargoyles or something. I take a glance, like I hesitate because I always think that there's a chance I could recognize the artist. But a lot of these, when they're doing like a different cover artist almost every cover, that Mandrake didn't do one for, you get a lot of artists. So this is Johnson of 100 Bullets fame. I recognize his kind of cutout style and his outlines. And this is just a straight up Mandrake cover on issue 35. So I think we're a little more than halfway through the run. Yeah, a guy was just selling long boxes of books, and he just had so many of the Spectre. I just kept grabbing them. I probably walked out of there with 100 pounds of books. As you can imagine, the axle on my family truck was at a struggle. Very indie comics kind of cover. 38, 39. Fire-breathing Spectre. Was he taking out a lighthouse? Joke's on him. His flame breath puts off more light than the lighthouse itself. So it was counteractive. Oh, this is almost like a biblical kind of cover. It's holding an angel wing in the heavens. How poetic. Neil Gaiman would have liked that one. Olivetti. You think that mug's bad? Look at this one. Whoa. A Brian Bowen painting. Are you ready for that? You ready for that? He doesn't paint much to my knowledge, so let's enjoy this. Wow. He should paint more often, right? Wow. Great. Brian Boland. Cool. Just gotta slow down sometimes and look at these old books covers. Maybe they're not relevant anymore. Maybe they're not changing the contemporary world. But they meant something. August of 96. In 1996, I was probably into like, I don't know, watching Daria on MTV or something. It was probably, I remember some hot summers in the late 90s, so it was probably a hot summer for us. This is a photograph cover. It's really cool. I know this artist did some really interesting Swamp Thing covers. Very much like the music videos for Tool or 9 Inch Nails or something. This cover's by Arnie. I wasn't aware Arnie was painting at this time. But I guess in between the 4.5 hour gym sessions, he was working on his oils. So, true Renaissance man is Arnie. All right. If you can't be with the one you love, then love the skeleton you're with. Which looks like a model. Cool. Issue 48. I like it. What's in his hand? Has he got like a little guy? He's like a kid when his parents drag him to the bank and he's got to bring a couple action figures. That was me. Couldn't stand to like do something serious in the real world, like sit at the bank for an hour as a kid. So I'd bring some GI Joes or some Micro Machines, anything. Unfortunately, when I was 9, I already looked like I was 15, so probably raised a couple eyebrows. Yep. If I knew now, well, if I could know then what I know now, I would have still played with my figures. I would have had more fun. It's a Mandrake cover. The one thing I've heard is, if you live in a snowy part of the country, don't play with your action figures in the snow because they get brittle and snap. I heard that. 52. You do not want to bring like some GI Joes into the snow because Yo Joe cannot take it. His rubber band will get frozen and snap. And Alex Horley. Yeah, Yo Joe, don't go in the snow. You can take Joe to the beach. You can take Joe to the lake. Don't take Joe to the snow. I just don't go. This is a cool cover. I don't have anything on the back of these except that one day maybe I could have all these different artists. It will be difficult to track down their names because they weren't really mentioned on the credits page back then. You were just supposed to know or guess. I don't know. We just got the one cover, and if you didn't like it, well, either save your money or just don't look at it. Like this cover's pretty cool. This is nice. Someone likes their Frazetta. You got a tombstone with Bernie Wrightson on it. Well, it just says Wrightson, but what does that say? Genesis? Here's a Tim Bradstreet. I like Tim's Punisher covers a lot. It's like I'm showing you where they signed it to prove it to you. Like you're at home. He's full of baloney. That's not a Bradstreet. Oh, okay, it's a Bradstreet. Now I want baloney. Issue 60. Fantastic. You probably can't see, but it's like all the brush strokes on this side are all like rounded, like going around a clock. It's my new mask. Oh boy, what kind of cult is this? How'd you like to deliver a pizza to this party? It's like one of the few times you're glad to get out of there without a tip. Just, leave me with my spleen, Gene. Mandrake. Our covers are charging up. Let's hope we get a decent show out of it. It's another annual. I guess I just kind of put my annuals in where I think they go. A lot of people probably just put all their annuals in the back. That's cool. I feel you. I think the rest are doubles. Yeah. The rest are probably doubles. So I don't know if that's the full run, but I kind of thought it was. 50. Anyway, I'm gonna put the lamp right on these for a minute and we'll see where we're at with them. Where's the Spectre's fire breath when we need it, man? These lamps are not gonna get it bright enough, I'm thinking. Alright, I didn't go for that long, but give them another few seconds. There's an issue in here also where if I come across it when I'm putting them away, I'll show it at the end, but Kelly Jones inks over a classic artist. I can't quite remember his name. But Kelly Jones inks one of those books, and it's by like a really good Batman artist. Anyway, let's see what we got. We got nothing. I mean, I can see it. Let's try this one. Some of these are more... No. I don't think we succeeded, but maybe they just needed more time. I have dishes to do, so I can't go too long, but I'll see if I can find that one that Kelly Jones inked. That'll be a better grand finale than what happened there. Okay, the artist whose name I blanked on was Jim Aparo, and it's on issue 16. There. And you can just kind of see it in some of the ways that like backgrounds will get filled in. So it's Jim Aparo, but Kelly Jones embellishments. You never really know how tight the pencils are going to be when an artist, hands them over. But here's a good example. These bubbles in the background of that middle panel right there. That would have been like something Kelly Jones would have added. I don't really see Jim Aparo toiling away at the drawing board, drawing those little circles. Just find a really, really good Kelly Jones page for you. We're in a graveyard, so that's a good start. So friggin' dry this winter, man. Some of them, I think he inked probably more straightforward. You know, respecting Jim Aparo, you don't want to go, too net bar. But there's definitely somewhere I can see it. They aren't specific, like saying, exactly what panels Kelly Jones inked more or less. But anyway, thanks for watching. Those are my Spectre books. I was actually going through them, and I'm not sure if I have 50. So I might have pulled that. That might even be like another glow-in-the-dark one that I was testing out. But you see how that goes. I think you just got to have them out in sunlight for like a day, and then maybe they'll glow for a half a minute. But anyway, that's it.